Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your December 2022 General Tarot reading. It's Serena here. Two sevens. Well, that's reflection for sure. I mean, numerologically at least. Oh my gosh. Hello. Number 7 is big for you. And then the moon card. I think I wouldn't even be surprised because I think the 7 of Cups is associated with Neptune and Pisces. So that is, the moon card is connected to Pisces. So anyway, all right, let's bring out the past and the present cards. In the past position, you have the 7 of Swords. I don't know. I just did like an end of the month of November reading for Taurus. It was very late for me, but I just wanted to get in all of the signs. So I'm not quite sure if this was your sign or your opposite sign. It might have been Scorpio that I was talking about infidelity. But the 7 of Swords can be that sketchy vibe of somebody in your life who is doing something behind your back. I don't like to generate paranoia, and this is just a general reading, obviously. But it's really the card of the thief. So even like physical theft of property. And of course, this is holiday season and family, friends. You might be entertaining, and then all of something isn't showing up, or you're seeing a pattern with the same person that's coming over, and you're like, damn, I can't believe they're doing this. Well, maybe they have a drug addiction or something. I don't know. But also cheating. Anything where somebody's sketching out like that. And so the heart of the matter is the Emperor. This is the card of having your life in order, Taurus. Number 4, number of Saturn. This is a card that's actually associated with Aries of all things. The reason I say that is I think it should be Capricorn. Somebody wrote to me when I said that, said, yeah, I agree with you. It should be Capricorn. Just Aries doesn't seem like in control, but it really, the reason that it does resonate with Aries in a sense is this idea of the law and order type of individual, which, since Aries is the god of war, can be the soldier who believes that they're on the side of good, or the cop. And of course, both of those occupations can sometimes be met with ethical questions, even within those. Like, in other words, there's no such thing as black and white rules. Sometimes you could say rules are meant to be broken, that it's the spirit of the law, not the letter of the law. So, anyway, that can be somebody in your life who is very dogmatic, black and white, and yet they could be doing the dirt. Maybe they're like high and mighty, and they're hiding their own, dishonorable behavior. But or maybe controlling you, and you need to get control back of your own life in some cases, because you're allowing this other person to control you. And even just like from that codependency perspective, worrying about somebody else's problems or what they're doing instead of taking care of your own matters. The higher message is the 7 of Pentacles. I love this depiction of the 7 of Pentacles. You see the growth, the small, what would you call that? Seedling plant. And this person is like, he has his hand over it. He's nurturing it. So an example of this is, another thing with the 7 of Swords is going your own way. So if you've started your own business, and the 4, and I was going to say the 4 of Emperor. The Emperor is you doing something yourself and taking charge of your own life. Don't be impatient. And I know I was going to say, well, Taurus people aren't impatient. Well, if you're a Taurus person, you have Mars and Aries, you are probably. But you have to allow for time for something to blossom. And maybe you're tempted to throw in the towel and it's too early in the game to do that. If this is something to do with a relationship that feels negative, then the Seven of Pentacles could be the exact opposite. Maybe you have that tendency, and definitely, Earth energy is Pentacles, so a Taurus person could really be like the Seven of Pentacles, could really like the idea of just being patient, but long after they should be. What crosses you is the King of Wands, and this is about, that's kind of like this alpha male energy, which is about stepping into your sovereignty, to your power. And if you have given away your power to somebody else or to a job, to money, this is why it's in this challenged position, because you have to get back into the driver's seat of your own life in some cases. And I see the King of Pentacles as the ultimate in a can-do type of person, a self-actualized person who isn't depending on other people to give them a job or to protect them. They're able to feel safe in their own body. They're able to feel confident, comfortable in their own skin. And there's like, I don't want to, let's see, can I do this here? Oh gosh. Oh, I was like doing it on the wrong place. See that lion? That represents the Leo energy. This is probably associated with Leo. I'm not entirely sure. Fire energy for sure. And fire energy is very independent, is very, tends to be very confident because they know their basic nature, and they're not, they don't need somebody else to define them and to tell them who they are. What's coming in is the Seven of Cups. You can see the person is trying to decide what to do. See that snake, and you see the ladder ascending, because that could be the ladder of success. So if you're like in this kind of in-between stage where you're maybe you have done this reflecting on your life, and you're not sharing necessarily your ideas with other people because you know that they might be discouraging in some way, and you're kind of keeping to yourself and you're tending to your own thoughts and dreams. This could lead you to have these opportunities but not know what to do with them, because some of them may look good but they're really not, and some of them may not look that hot, and they could be great. And Taurus, because you're an earth sign, you may be fooled by the money, the offer of more money, and that sometimes can be a mistake. I was just telling my partner about this job that I had, I have Taurus rising, and I rejected it because of the money. And that's not usually like me, because I don't consider myself that materialistic. But I mean, I had a pretty good reason for that at the time, because we definitely needed the money at that time. But I just regret it because it's something that I loved. And you know what? I might have been able to do something else along with that. And I should have, who knows, what would have happened if I would have accepted that timeline, but I didn't. And that's the problem, is we get these bees in our bonnet about things, and we can become quite rigid sometimes in thinking, nope, I'm not going to do that, even though the universe is offering us some kind of a portal that's going to lead to bigger and better things. And the outcome is the Moon card. And this is a card, too, that can be about self-deception. And this, too, is like wishful thinking, could be self-deception. So you really have to be your grounded Taurian self if you're making some kind of decision about a career move, because all that glitters may not be gold or isn't gold. And you may be at a place that you really want to be creative. I stress this a lot because we don't hear people emphasizing this when you're talking about career matters. Is, are you allowed to be creative? And that could be the difference between feeling really good about going into work each day and feeling like the Four of Cups, feeling kind of disconnected emotionally. The Moon card could be there's more to be seen in this, that something you're getting half truths or downright lies. So you're going to have to be willing to see the truth, Taurus. You recently have come off of a lunar eclipse. I'm recording this at the end of November, so it was earlier this month. And this is kind of like the fallout from that, really. And so as we end 2022, it's good to kind of really, I think I'll just pick one more card for clarification because it does seem rather, I just cut the cards and let me just, so I have them here to the side. Okay, here we go. Three of Pentacles. Interesting that they use a stoplight for this because the three is about, it's like, when do you go? When is your ability to make things happen? This is a card of teamwork, and that's another aspect of it. If you have felt like with the Seven of Swords that somebody is stealing your ideas and you feel maybe it's a coworker or somebody who's in a higher position, but you feel like you're not all playing on the same team, then that may be something that's very important to you. But this is a good money card, actually. And this is a card, too, of, I think it's even associated with children, having a child. And the Emperor is the father. So whether this is you becoming a father or pondering this, it's, there are things to take into consideration with the Seven of Cups and the Moon card that maybe you're not really admitting to yourself about it. But the Three of Pentacles in the upright position, that sounds pretty positive. Maybe you're wondering if you would be a good father, or if you're a woman and you don't know about the father, like if they are really worthy of that honor. Maybe you've been keeping to yourself. Make sure that you're not doing something coming from a vindictive point of view. Don't ever use children as a tool to keep the man in question either bound by you or to punish him. But yeah, it's a very interesting thing. This could be like giving you the green light if everything else pans out. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.